walk down the street, and whoever gets to their gun first is the good guy. So you taught people to go out and kill kids. Kill each other, I should say. And they're still teaching it today. While they're saying it's wrong, you can go see Matrix and watch them kill people. Now they got cartoons killing people, killing each other. Demons and gargoyles in the cartoons. But they don't want prayer in school. A boy can walk into school with a comic book called The Demons of Hell and Gargoyles, but if he has a Bible, the teacher tells him, don't open that Bible, you better not read it again. But he can sit at his desk and read a book on the demons. And we don't have a problem. We got a problem a little bit. We got a problem to solve. And the only way we're going to solve it is where? Right inside here first. We got to solve it amongst ourselves first. We got to realize what we're up against. We got to realize every time we turn on a television program, we are being programmed. And so is his people. But the difference is, they're the seed of the devil. Like Christ said, and he's a liar and a killer since the foundation of the earth. You understand? And they don't want you to teach that the devil is a man. They want you to think the devil is off the hot sauce bottle. That he's a little red fella with a pitchfork, with horns. That's what they want you to think the devil is, when the devil is on the train with you every day. And you see the devil, you watch that mean, malicious, racist side. For no apparent reason, you sometimes say. You literally find yourself saying, what the hell did I do to you? And he said, that's right there, that's why. What the hell did I do to you? See, you said it again. What the hell did I do? See, you did it again. You, children of Adam, condemned me to hell. And I want revenge. We have condemned him since the foundation of the world to hell eternal, and now he hates us. And now we get mad when he does that thing. What are you going to do? And see them looking like, you don't really know, huh? I'm the devil. I'm supposed to do these things to you, stupid. You go down there and get all dressed up in the morning. You the first one in line. You got all the credentials necessary. And you going to get your job. You done graduated, kissed all the butts you could, did everything you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And there's a list of people waiting, and you waiting there just like you. I'm straight. Right? Go in there and they say, sorry, ma'am, you are overqualified. So, can a person be overqualified to do something? Can a chef be overqualified when he's cooking the food? Can a doctor be overqualified when he's so-called killing the patient? So how can I be overqualified to operate a computer? All I have to do is just go push the button and push, and I'll be qualified. You're overqualified at one job and underqualified on the other job. And you walk out saying, hey, what's going on around here? And you're not stopping and saying, devil. You know what I'm saying? No, when you say it's devil, when you come home and see your brother all beat up by some old crazy guy, and he says he pulled a gun, you say, my brother don't mess with him. My brother goes to choir, he goes to church every Sunday. My brother is a Bible-toting fanatic. He don't carry no gun. But he's a crazy Muslim. He don't care nothing about you. He just care about the Quran and praying on his brother. He's beat up. And some old crazy cop said, well, he pulled a gun on you. And you don't believe it. But there's nothing you can do about it. And you look at that face of that man who shot those Jewish kids, and he looked up at the camera and smiled. Did you see him? He smiled. And you want to call that a man? That's the devil. We better get back to reality. While we got a little comfortable around here. We started letting God start mistaking the devil. The devil is about his devilship. He's moving through the world. He's more prominent now than he's ever been. Thank God. Last, I think it was 4 months ago. What's his name? That's right, man. Trump, the baby. Incorporated in 1966 and California, and who gave him the job? Ronald Reagan, President of Incorporated the St. County Church. Don't believe me? Check it out. Go look it up and let it blow your mind. That a president. They have conflict right here in Georgia on a military base because they're having satanic rituals through the society.
The spells in the churches when they say release, release, release is a bondage statement. You are leased. You are a leased being, and you would like to be unleashed. To say release or releash is continue to put a hold on the bondage. Continuing.
In the military base going to 4 months ago. Everybody see that program? Thieves, men with guns who are supposed to protect us are putting down the Bible and picking up Satan. That's right. Right up there in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 3 years ago, they raided a big party. FBI agents, CIA, sheriffs having a big barbecue. In the middle of it was a big pentagram. They said, no, that's a sheriff symbol. Say, yeah, right, that's a sheriff symbol. A sheriff symbol is an inverted pentagram. No problem about it. They need our blood for their ritual to conjure up their disembodied souls who are attracted to the blood. Don't you remember in the Bible? When they say, God smelled the sweet savor of the burning offering, they put a goat on an altar because a goat in the Bible represented Azazel, which was the devil's real name. You hear me? They call him the scapegoat. And they had 2 rituals they would do. They would drive a scapegoat to the edge of a cliff in a village and push him off. And it represented putting people out of their town. But the priest, that's the bad would do. But the priest would take the same goat and put him on an altar and cut his neck. And let the blood of the goat dribble down the altar and then burn the carcass. And they said, God liked the way the blood smelled. See that? That's in your Bible. Also, for some strange reason, it's satanic because they're always talking about drinking blood. And they say the best blood is the blood of pure, innocent virgins or children. It's all over the media. They tell you what they're doing. And they don't want us to set up on this land and protect our family because we will become that surviving group when they have plans to eliminate our people. Totally eliminate us. They can't live with us no more. We don't comply. We stop tap dance. When the last time you seen a nigga tap dance? I hate to say it, but when Sammy Davis Jr. died, a certain kind of black man died. And we ain't doing that. So, and the new mind that came in was a young hip-hop mind. He quickly changed from break dancing to breaking dance. Hardcore gangster rap. And scared hell out of them. So he made Puff Daddy, sweet soft things come in there and change it around. To pull the guns out of his kids' hands. Because he was scared. Because he knew that they might just be standing on the corner field. And they walking on by inside. I'm just going to put my foot. But for what you have done. The devil, he's only afraid of you. He's afraid of this unity. He's afraid of us coming together. He's afraid of the power that we generate when we get together. And we become in one accord. We start focusing our mind on anything and start chanting on that, things start happening. It happens in the mosque. It happens in all religions. They got nothing to do whether you're a Christian, Jew, or Muslim. Muslims go into ecstasy as Sufis, and Christians are going to get the Holy Ghost. It's the same power. It's not that. The power is in you. Because God said what? I'll bring my spirit into you and became a living soul. You ain't a man, you're a living soul. He's a man. You're a spirit incarnating. And you have the power to project that energy. But you confine yourself to the body. And in that you confine yourself to certain places in space and time. You've limited yourself by accepting the confinement to the body. When you can think right now from here back to your house. Go to your room. Go to your bedroom. Make up that damn bed. Walk on out the room. Walk on to the kitchen. Stop and look around. See it? You are there and you are here at the same time. When you learn to control that mind power, you can send a powerful you, an infinite you, anywhere in the world or the universe. In that state, you cannot die. But if they can confine you by pain and suffering and fear to a bed, where all your mind is based on getting up out that bed to die, you are bound to that spot. You are evenly trapped in a space and time. The same way, like I said before, about pulling the video camera on you, and I spun it out, hit that light, spun that. That light would go into that lens and burn itself into the lens. And that light would stay there for a while and gradually fade away. The same thing happens with you in death, because you are an energy field. The physical part of you makes the light. You understand?
Take up your bed and rise.
The soul of you is in darkness. That's why when people are conceived, they're conceived while in what state? Light or darkness. They're in the womb in darkness. No man's hands can get in there and operate. The devil has now put light in the womb. What is light? Chaos. He now has light in the womb. He's scaring the baby before they come in the world and introducing them to light. Of course, there's a couple of people here and there try to get old path of Freemasonry, and you think you know what you're talking about. But the question comes up, what does a master mason trade the gin for? And they say, well, a past master trades the gin for the sun. That's Freemasonry. A master mason trades the gin when he becomes a past master and replace it with the sun. And they tell him that sun is rock. Follow that? So now, what state is the world in? Please, don't answer too quick. What state is the world in if it needs the sun to light it up? Look up there. It's black. Yet there are more suns out there than the one we see. Why is it not lit up? Because darkness dominates the light. You cut the light on in the dark. When you see a person, you know you don't really see the person. All you see is light reflecting on them. Please don't believe dark gold. Check it out. When everything you think you see, you don't really see. You see light reflecting off of them, and it's giving you that picture. You see in darkness. You stay in a state of darkness. And God was in darkness when he said, let there be light. For occasions, live in light, see in light, and stay in light. You see, that's why everything has to be lit up. Otherwise, you're not safe. But when you want to go to sleep, cut it off. When you should be unsafe. You should have the lights on. So you say, I can't sleep unless the lights on. Your soul is made in chaos. You should feel safe in darkness. You should feel comfy in darkness. You know why? Because when you are cold, what verse 6. God is in darkness. Watch this. The world is lit up. Correct? Let's think of two places, heaven and hell. I want you to tell me something about hell. What's one of the first things that comes to mind when I say hell? Fire. Is that darkness or light? So now, who dwells in hell? The devil. Okay? And the hell is lit up by, so the devil dwells in, and the light is the fire. So God must not dwell with the devil. So God must be, light can only exist if kindled and stimulated by things on the physical plane. If there's no oxygen in the air, fire won't burn. Now, can God's fire ever go out? So then God must not be